So what is G Fuel? Should you be taking it? Is it actually even any good? Hello everyone and welcome to the Lifting Gamers YouTube channel. I am Zeke Olson. Thank you very much for joining us. This is the first video for Lifting Gamers since I actually changed my old YouTube channel name. So for everybody that's come into the video, thank you so much for clicking and joining me for this little discussion about G Fuel today. Now the big question is, why are we talking about G Fuel? So G Fuel is a product owned by a company called Gamma Labs. They sponsor many professional gamers, they sponsor streamers, YouTube gamers, some actual athletes, and also they have now become the official energy drink for esports. You have people like Dr. Disrespect, PewDiePie, and a number of other gamers slash athletes that are promoting the product. We are going to talk about the product in relation to gaming. We'll kind of get into other stuff with some of the products if it's necessary, but I want to stick to mainly just gaming with G Fuel. And just a quick little disclaimer for everybody. Not a scientist, not a doctor, not a nutritionist. I am a certified personal trainer, and I have been working in the supplement industry now for a few years, aka through GNC. So just so you all know, basically what I'm going off of is knowledge that I've learned from working for GNC, my knowledge as a personal trainer, and then doing my own little bit of research. Down in the description, I will have links to all the sources that I use while gathering all this information for the video. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about with the product is the label. It's a 7-gram scoop, and that we have 3 different types of complexes in here. We have an energy, a focus, and an antioxidant complex. Now, the energy complex is 1.85 grams, the focus is 1.2 grams, and then the antioxidant complex is 163.5 milligrams. That's just a little over 3 grams of the main product there, which leaves 4 grams left over of the other ingredients like the maltodextrin, the pineapple fruit powder, citric acid, natural and artificial flavor. There's more of the other ingredients than there is of the actual product that's supposed to do something for you. They only use complexes to list the main ingredients. With everything in a complex, they're not letting you know how much you're getting of each product inside each blend. Now the issue with that is companies have been known to make proprietary blends, to make complexes in order to hide the fact that they're not putting a whole lot of product of certain things in here. But the first thing in the energy complex is taurine. Now the main thing that taurine is used for, as far as in relation to gaming and sports, it will help the muscles to work harder, work longer, outlast fatigue a little bit more, and it also helps with the muscle's ability to produce and generate force. That could relate to maybe reaction time. As far as using a controller, maybe just move a little bit faster with your thumbs, your fingers. Same thing if you're using mouse and keyboard. Just being able to those fast twitch muscle movements, it could maybe do a little bit something there. Now the next product is citrulline malate. Citrulline malate is mainly used to help with nitric oxide production, which is more blood flow. A lot of times people use it for working out to get more blood flowing to their muscle. It also helps to deliver more oxygen to the muscle so the muscle can actually produce more energy. With the better blood flow, it helps with nutrient delivery. So I would say the best thing with the citrulline as it relates to gaming is the delay of muscle fatigue. Those fast twitch muscles you have, specific for gaming, it could possibly help keep your reaction time up. I mean, this is just kind of all a theory in my head as far as how it would work, but that seems kind of my best bet as far as how citrulline malate would work according to gaming. So the next thing on the list is caffeine. They put 150 milligrams of caffeine into the product. Basically, obviously we all know what caffeine does. It's in coffee, it's in all energy drinks, it's in some sodas. It will help to, obviously, it'll wake you up, give you more energy. It will help you to focus more. All the effects of caffeine, it really just comes down to what your tolerance is. 150 milligrams isn't a whole lot. Some people that's going to do absolutely nothing to. Some people it's going to hit them incredibly hard. But once again, it just depends on your tolerance. So the next product in it is glucuronolactone. I gotta look at my note here. Glucuronolactone. I probably butchered that word. So with this one, as far as any of the research that I found on it, seems like it really doesn't have many contributions to energy. and if it does have any contributions to energy, it shows up later after taking the product. Is it really going to do something? From at least what I saw, it doesn't look like it's really going to do much for you at all. Even like one of the studies I read, it showed like if people refrained from taking caffeine for like a week or 2 weeks and then they took this product, it still really didn't do anything for them. So to me, it's kind of a bit of a bust. So the next thing is N-acetyl L-carnitine hydrochloride. So what this will do, it will help the body to produce more energy. It's good for heart and brain function, and it's also good for just overall muscle movement. Some studies have shown that it's good for memory, it's good for tiredness. It has been shown to help with poor blood flow to the brain. It has also been shown to improve mood. Now, most of these studies, it seems like it was in relation to elderly people who have issues with overall just like brain function, muscle function, that sort of a thing. Now, that doesn't mean that us younger people can't benefit from it. So in my opinion, the N-acetyl L-carnitine hydrochloride is a good product and it has a good fit in G Fuel. So the last thing in the energy complex is the velvet bean seed extract. It's supposed to help with cognitive function and just overall brain health. But a lot of studies that I found on it, it seems like a lot of companies just like promoting their own product as far as using velvet bean, and then other articles like studies and everything I found, they just didn't seem like 100% legit, or I don't know, this just didn't come off as like trustworthy, I guess. I mean, you guys can definitely be the judge of it by checking the links down below. So this one also kind of seems like a bit of a bust, but it is also at the end of the energy complex, which means it has the least amount. Okay, moving on. So we're going to go over the focus complex. Now, with the focus complex, the very first thing they have is L-tyrosine. This product really shines for mental performance under times of like stress or multitasking, overall stressful situations, which in gaming you have plenty of, especially in the competitive side of games. But what is funny about tyrosine is that during less stressful situations, it doesn't seem to have as much of an effect or cause as much activity in the brain. So something else it can do is also to help alertness and memory in those who have been sleep deprived. Does tyrosine have a good fit in G Fuel? Yes it does. During like competitive matches, things like that, obviously you're on high alert, you're gonna stress out, so the chances of tyrosine being able to activate a little bit better in your system and actually aid you in your game goes up dramatically. So good fit. So the next thing we have is choline bitartrate. So choline bitartrate, it's used for mental performance, improving memory, and then also helping to actually improve visual memory, which is kind of a cool thing. But the issue with choline bitartrate, at least from what I saw, is that the studies seem to be very inconclusive. Like there hasn't been like a solid conclusion yet as far as like how well it actually works. It actually seems that it works better in other animals besides humans. So it is really hard to say if the choline bitartrate actually will do anything. Okay, so the next product in the focus complex is N-acetyl L-tyrosine. Now I'm gonna read this off my notes because there's good little list here of things that's supposed to help do. It's meant to help improve attention, motivation, concentration, memory, and learning. And due to the acetic acid inside this type of tyrosine, it's actually more bioavailable, therefore it's easier for your body to break down and absorb and make more use of it compared to just regular tyrosine. Overall though, I couldn't find a lot of literature or a lot of studies on it, but comparing it to regular tyrosine, I would say that it more than likely has a good effect. The next thing that they list here is ATP. ATP, also known as, I always have a hard time pronouncing this, adenosine triphosphate. It's basically the primary source of energy for your cells. Now, your body produces ATP naturally. Say like if you're working out, your body produces ATP in order for you to move the weights. Now, from what I've seen of companies adding ATP products to any of their supplements, it does absolutely nothing. There's like a certain barrier inside your body that the ATP just cannot cross. It seems to have like almost little to no effect on your body's natural ATP. We'll just read what I put here. Tests show ATP did not increase after supplementation. Single dose is not bioavailable based on several studies. Some studies show some increases in performance, but most studies conclude that ATP levels simply do not change, concluding that it is not bioavailable enough for humans to absorb and use. So honestly, ATP, bunch of crap. don't need it in the product. Complete waste. Moving on. Next thing in the Focus Complex is Tooth Club Moss Aerial Parts Extract. So it's supposed to help with memory, but honestly, I could not find any good legit study on the product. It's basically companies like promoting their product is what I found a lot of. It just seems like there's just not enough evidence to show that it actually does anything. Everything's inconclusive, it seems like, unless I just didn't find the right article. Last thing in the Focus Complex, Bacopa Leaf Extract. It's another one that all the studies I found on it where it actually did something for people, it was mainly in elderly people. Now what it's supposed to do is increases chemicals involved in thinking, learning, and memory. Like it says, the evidence is mixed on improving memory, and 12-week study actually yielded no results whatsoever. So overall, I would say the energy in the Focus Complexes, they're not bad. They could be better. Just not enough evidence on certain things, not enough studies or research, just a lot of things that were inconclusive, or product that just mainly shows results with the elderly, not the younger generation, which is mainly going to be the younger generation taking G Fuel. Now we're going to go on to the antioxidant complex. What are antioxidants? Most of the time with antioxidants, you hear that they stop free radicals or just something to do with free radicals. I'm gonna go over what I wrote down for what a free radical is. Free radicals are unstable molecules the body produces as a reaction to environmental stresses and other pressures. If the body cannot remove free radicals, oxidative stress can occur. Oxidative stress is an imbalance between free radicals and antioxidants. Yes, in simple terms, it starts to break your body down on a cellular level. That's what leads to certain sicknesses, diseases, the aging process. So as far as them putting an antioxidant complex in there, obviously it's not going to help with like energy or focus necessarily, but it is good for you. It's going to keep you healthy. This is what helps G Fuel to be the healthy energy drink, in my opinion. So antioxidant blend gets an A+. A lot of the products in there, it seems like they can help. Other products seem like not so much. And then I still pull issue with the fact that they put everything into blends and complexes. I just don't like it. I hate when supplement companies do that. It's better to list what you are getting in the product. It makes it feel more honest and that you know for sure exactly what you are getting. So I have tried G Fuel. I ordered some sample packets from them and I do like the product. Like everything so far, the taste is awesome. All the tastes are completely on point. As far as like producing energy and everything, I'm somebody that is pretty tolerant to caffeine, so it doesn't affect me necessarily as much, but I'd say like the overall feel-good feeling is definitely there. Is it gonna help you to play like Ninja or Dr. Disrespect or Shroud? No, that's just getting good at that point. Just get good. And a lot of practice and a lot of consistency with your competitive gaming. As far as just like a nice like healthy pick-me-up, something as an alternative to the other energy drinks and coffee, highly recommend it. If you want to take it for your gaming as like a pre-workout thing, by all means take it. It maybe didn't work for me as well, but it could definitely work for you a little bit better. So for me, I mean, I'd give the product 7.5 out of 10, I guess. The flavors are awesome, but I just don't like how they have the blends because you don't know exactly what you're getting. The fact that some of the products they put in there have a lot of inconclusive evidence, lack of studies, and it just seems like some of the things just really don't do anything for you. But they do put products in there that do work. The antioxidant blend is awesome. So overall, yes, I do recommend it. It's definitely worth a try. Get the sample packets or something. See if you actually like it before buying a whole tub. And I think that is it. I think we went over everything. I think that's good. Cool. For anybody that stopped in to watch this video, thank you so much. And if you learned something new, if you enjoyed the video, please feel free, smash like. And if you really liked it, go ahead and click subscribe. My plan is to put out a video every single week right now, as long as I can keep getting more ideas going. And if you guys really enjoyed this video and you would like to talk to me live about anything gaming, fitness, anime, or any other dorky fandom you would like to, I do have a Mixer account that I try to stream on at least a minimum of 3 times a week. Play different types of games, multiplayer mainly. I do like the story games a lot more, so I get to talk to my viewers a little bit more and just have little discussions. I will also have a link to that in the description. It will be under the name PhyZiek. So feel free to come in, ask me questions. We got Devil May Cry 5, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice coming out, Rage 2, so many good things. I am so looking forward to playing, and I would love it if you guys would join me in these little adventures. My Discord, I will definitely post anytime I go live on Mixer for sure. Also, I mean, we would love, all me and my friends, we would love to have you guys join us in the Discord. We talk about many different things, share memes, all that kind of stuff. It's all good things. All right, fellas, that is it for me. Once again, my name is Zeke Olson with the LiftingGamers YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, and hopefully before then, I will see you on the Mixer stream. Thank you guys. Bye.